Service learning is something that I really enjoy. I think that it's a really good way for us to give back to the community. I have jumped around from project to project a lot, and it's something that frustrates teachers, but honestly, the reason why I do it is because I can't pick one project and stick with it. I really can't. I gave up being a leader because I don't have a particular passion for one project, but I want to do a little bit of everything, and I think that I'm like that in a lot of ways. And obviously I have particular passions for some things, but when I'm trying out new stuff, I want to try everything. And even when I went to Mafalala, we built a sewage system. When I was at Horizonte Azul, we built books for them, for the girls. We learned a dance routine. We taught them a dance routine. When I was at Livro Aberto, which I really enjoyed doing this senior year because it was actually my first project when I first came here in 8th grade, and it was amazing to see how much it had changed. And we read to them and we came up with a story. I like trying new things, and my only regret is really not trying out everything else. But I really learned a lot. I felt like service learning is something that every school should do, and I know that we're actually privileged because we get to do that because of our situation here in Mozambique, where obviously it's easier for us to find these types of projects, but I think that everybody should have that experience. I mean, service learning is a way for us to see. I mean, we learn in books, we learn about all people live in poverty, people that don't have this, people that don't have that, and we go on into these service learning projects, and we actually see these children getting unbelievably happy because these kids that they don't know came to spend 3 hours with them, and because these kids that they don't know taught them an English paragraph, which is what I did when I went to Josina Machel, the high school, the school, and or when they get super excited because we built them a sewage system. I mean, a sewage hole, because that's all that it was, and it really, I think that it's the best way to give back to the community, because it's not just donating money, it's not just saying that we'll do this, it's not just giving them the materials, it's actually getting our hands dirty and painting the orphanage, which is what I did when I went to All Nations. It's actually getting to know their names, playing with them, treating them as human beings and not just charity cases, which is honestly how a lot of projects are referred to. I feel whenever I went to Europe back, or when I went to Portugal, and I would tell my friends about this, and they would kind of refer to them as these charity cases. They didn't really understand the concept of it, and it's really sad because I think that a lot of the world has no idea how good it feels to actually get your hands dirty and do this. Service learning has been a really important part of my development here at ASM and as an IB learner, because when you get there, I mean, everything is supposed to be planned on service learning days, but it's not. It really isn't. So you get there and you do it. You get there and you do it. You get there and you adapt. Oh, materials didn't come, you do this. Oh, half of the kids from last time aren't here, so you can't carry on with the project. It isn't a structured lesson. It's you being put into basically a completely random situation and figuring it out from there. And it has definitely taught me a lot. Like to think on my feet and improvise, and people skills and teaching skills mostly, which sounds easy, but it's not. I'm really going to miss service learning, actually, because even though it can be boring to have and tedious, because you want to actually spend that day studying, once you actually arrive at the project, it's something you want to do every day. And I'm very thankful for the opportunity, and it's really weird that I'll never go on a service learning day again, but I'm glad that I did. And I hope that in the future more of these types of programs are implemented in all IB schools, all schools around the world.